Hey, this is Beck, and today we're going to work on finishing the pattern so we can actually work on sewing the dress. Okay, so pattern. Time to use them again to draft a slightly different pattern. We're going to draft the ruffliness of the overlayer of the bodice today. Remember the scraps of white trash bag we had left over from making the skirt base pattern? Well, here they are, right in front of me, and we're going to use them to draft the bodice pattern for the chiffon. First step we need to do is we need to lay our pattern pieces. First we're going to lay this one down because there's not enough space for the other one. We're going to have to use the other trash bag for the bodice piece. So we lay this piece down at the fold. We put it down. Now we're only adding more fabric to the bottom edge of the pattern to add ruffliness to the breast area. So, as soon as I'm finished pinning this down, what we're going to do, we're going to take our handy dandy light blue marker and trace where we need to trace. Now I already have my measuring tape set to 5/8 of an inch, so I can do the marking for the seam allowance we need to give this. We're going to move the pins to the back of this, drape the trash bag over the pattern until it looks the right degree of ruffliness. Now, the line is a little bit hard to see on the video, but I can still see it pretty clearly through this other layer of trash bag. What we're going to do, we're going to unhook the bottom pins, except for this corner one. And we're going to just start to kind of add ruffles to it. And everywhere we add ruffles and gathers, we're going to pin it. Since most of our goal is to add ruffles around the breast area, we can keep this pin up here near the start of the neckline area. That way that fabric stays, trash bag stays in place. Now that we have all that pinned out, it's difficult to see, but look how it is. We're going to start measuring out the real seam allowance. Okay, so that was loosely drawn out. Very loosely in some spots, and we're just gonna cut it. Move the trash to the side. Look how roughly that is. Time to unpin it. And see what the full pattern piece looks like. I don't have to really test the pattern. I can just use this new ruffly thing as a pattern on its own. See how different it is from the original blue line? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half along the original fold line. And discard the blue line part. I'm going to smooth out the edges of this line here. There, the pattern is smoothed out a bit. So it looks like I actually knew what I was doing. We're going to take Sharpie again. Really doesn't matter which one, but we'll take this and take this and mark it B2. Mark that stuff. Now we don't need to make any of this extra chiffon pattern for the belt because the belt's not going to be covered in chiffon. So now that we've made B2, we can put B to the side. We can put B2 to the side. Make sure to not mix it up with the trash bags. And we can start work on C. that piece is done. Now the entire bodice is finished being drafted. Because I'm using the same piece for the neck, and now I just need to work on the skirt overlay. Yay! I have a mostly done pattern for that. Yay! But we're gonna do another one of those pattern tracey things. And it's gonna suck. Now it's time to make the high-low part of the skirt. So we're gonna go back to math, but first we need to iron out all those pattern pieces so that I can measure them. Time to get to the ironing board, I guess. After looking at the pattern, I found what the biggest size of the pattern's waist measurement is, and now I'm going to figure out how much ease is in the pattern, and to do that I'm going to measure the waistline of the pattern pieces. See, like right here, that curve. And because for whatever reason I can't find my normal sewing tape measurement, I'm going to use a piece of ribbon and this kind of tape measurement. I'm going to tape together a bunch of pieces of scrap paper instead, and then do the pin marquee thing, because I think that will work better. Also, I still have a ton of scrap paper. Okay, so both pieces are cut out now. And now we have to make them actually line up because adding this this piece here just adds more, there we go. That evens things out a bit. Now to undo everything. Okay, so my next step is to iron out these pattern pieces, and then I'm going to cut out all the pieces of chiffon.